You're the engineer, so how many engineers do we have? Okay, you want to be pilot and an engineer, and an engineer. Who want to be a mechanic? The Aerostar Avion Institute is an organization founded basically out of necessity to create a talent pipeline from kindergarten to career into aviation and aerospace through school to work pipelines that specifically focus on providing free programming to youth from kindergarten to 12th grade to expose, educate, empower, and then employ. Aviation has always been a part of the Black community, and Black people have always been in aviation, and so have Latinos and women. And so they're really getting an understanding of how aviation has played a role in, building the framework of America and American society. I am from Maywood, Illinois, just outside of the west side of Chicago. It is a very under-resourced, impoverished community. I am the third of 7 children, and as you can imagine, trying to provide for 7 children wasn't easy. School became my safe haven. My mom, who was always one of those parents, like, get up on a Saturday morning. She would sign us up for all type of crazy stuff, and we wouldn't know what it was until we showed up. We drive up to the museum campus. We walk into a different building, and very nondescript, right on the shoreline of Lake Michigan. And we walk in, and through the building, you could see airplanes parked outside. So I see all of these Black guys, and some of them walking around with Tuskegee Airmen stuff on, 99, 332nd. It's the Chicago chapter of Tuskegee Airmen. And they are giving airplane rides to kids. We get in the aircraft and we take off, and we are flying over Lake Michigan. And the pilot asked me, do I want to take control of the aircraft? And I'm like, he does not know I'm from Maywood. Like, he cannot understand the destruction that I've caused. I took control of the aircraft. We turned the airplane around, and I was flying over Lake Michigan, on the most incredibly beautiful day that I've ever witnessed. And that's when I knew that aviation had saved my life. I had decided to pursue a career in aviation. After that Saturday, I went back to my school and asked my teacher, I'm going to be a pilot. Tell me, what I need to do. I landed my dream job after graduated from college with a bachelor's degree in aviation management. That job was with an elite firm that did aviation programs all around the world. One of my biggest projects, and the one that I really hung my hat on before I left the industry, was I wrote 3 sections of the environmental impact statement for the O'Hare Modernization Project. The body of the airplane is known as the fuselage. I launched Aerostar Consulting Corporation in 2008, and I didn't know at the time that I became one of the first aviation companies in the world that was owned and operated by an African-American woman. Aerostar and the work that we've been able to accomplish is so similar to the Tuskegee Airmen story. The youth that we target have been counted out, have been relegated as troublemakers in society, have at the same time not been given the support, the resources, or the access as their non-minority counterparts. You came because your mom made you come, but you're gonna love it, and it's probably gonna be something that really changed your life. Even if you just come one time, every time you see an airplane, I remember they was teaching us about aviation, and I had this aviation class when I was XYZ years old. To speak on why the Avion Institute is such an important part of my work is because it's Saturday morning, and kids are here, and I am doing the same thing for them what somebody did for me. 1, 2, 3, Aerostar!